Well, there you have it. Royal Rumble 2015 is in the record books, and now time for my Royal Rumble 2015 pay-per-view review. And I gotta tell you, that was definitely something. I'll give my full-on thoughts, of course, right after I give my thoughts on the matches and everything and what have you. So starting things off, what we did have for the kickoff match between Cesaro and Tyson Kidd, and as well Biggie and Kofi. And surprisingly, I did enjoy this match between the two teams, and it's actually interesting that Adam Rose actually had a little change up too with what he was wearing and everything. It kind of looked like he was wearing the Bullet Club t-shirt, but they kind of hid it, and he was kind of like dealing with NWO style. So you know, we'll see what happens with Adam Rose and everything. I mean, I don't really care for him being with Tyson Kidd and Cesaro all that much, but, you know, it is what it is. But overall with the match, it was a good match. Cesaro and Tyson Kidd were able to get the win, so that was really cool, and I did enjoy that. So I was happy for Cesaro and Tyson Kidd overall getting the win there. Then starting things off for the overall match card for the Royal Rumble, and we had the first match where we had the New Age Outlaws and as well the Ascension going head to head with this one, and this one was actually pretty damn enjoyable, seeing the New Age Outlaws be able to return and do their usual thing, which is always damn cool and nice to see. So with this overall, we had the Ascension actually getting the win and defeating the New Age Outlaws, so it looks like the Ascension are probably going to be able to face other former tag teams too, and get a lesson in the way, trying to have where the older tag teams basically come on in and basically give a lesson to the Ascension, like what we saw a little bit with Raw Reunion. So with this one, we had the Ascension actually overall get the win over the New Age Outlaws, which was definitely something interesting. So I don't really think it hurt the Ascension on this one, and I still find them to be an enjoyable tag team. So it'll be more of a work in progress to see what will be happening with the Ascension too for 2015. So I don't really see anything wrong going out of the Ascension. So there you have it with that. Then with the next match where we have The Miz and as well Mizdow going up against the Usos for the Tag Team Championships. And this one was actually a great match. It looks to be hopefully the end between these two teams with the feud and everything like that. So I don't think they would be feuding once again, especially how things going to for the tag team titles with those two teams. So hopefully we'll see something different too for the Usos and see another team step up for the Usos for the tag team titles and everything. So with that, in the end, the Usos were able to retain and take out The Miz and Damien Mizdow, and hopefully eventually too now Damien Mizdow will be able to break out from being with The Miz and being able to deal with his feud with The Miz and everything like that, since he's definitely over with the fans and everybody loves him and he's really damn awesome. So you can't go wrong with Damien Mizdow, and I just want to see how he's going to be able to deal with and being in singles competition the first time in a long time. So we'll see what happens with that, but overall the Usos were able to get the win and retain the tag team titles. Then with the next match, of course, we have yet another tag team match, basically with this one with the Divas and everything, where we had Natalya and as well Paige taking on the Bella Twins, and the Bella Twins being basically reunited and everything. So it looks like they're going to be still together for here on in. So we'll see what's going to be happening with that. But anyways, with that being said, the Bellas actually were able to get their win here. I was a little surprised about that, especially with the ending too, where we saw Nikki get with that vicious elbow too. I believe it was Natty too, and Paige was really trying to get back in and try and get the win, which I thought Paige and Natty were able to get the victory, but that was not the case, and we basically had the Bellas there too. So it would have been better to have the Divas Championship on the line than just so many tag team matches too, which is not really that heard of too. It's very rare we get to see that many tag team matches, so in a way it was kind of like a night of tags. But anyway, in the end the Bellas were able to get their win. Next match I want to say is arguably the match of the night too for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, the triple threat match where we had John Cena, Brock Lesnar, and Seth Rollins. This one was definitely a roller coaster ride between all three men here, and they all just put out their all, and we had all the stops basically go out in this one, where we had the Spanish announce table, of course, was able to be taken out and everything. Brock Lesnar at one point was looking to be out for most of the match, and actually most likely that at the time too, probably going to be stretched out, which would have been the first time ever, but that was not the case for Brock Lesnar. He wasn't about to be stretched out for any reason whatsoever, and Seth Rollins really did a really great job too. We've seen the use of a briefcase, J&J security with Jamie Noble and Jerry Mercury get involved in this one, and actually in a way doing like a Shield type style with the power bomb and everything, with the triple power bomb, if you will. We see a lot of German suplexes as well from Brock Lesnar, and just sheer domination, which is dope and great for this match. And pretty much everyone trying to get their finishers and signatures in, and it was a really tough battle too, I would add, and I really thought Seth Rollins was going to win. I like that little corkscrew top rope move that he did, was really damn awesome. Really love that. So in the end, Brock Lesnar was able to retain his championship. Not mad about that whatsoever. I had my pick with Seth Rollins, but he could still in the end be the man to beat WWE World Heavyweight Champion probably at WrestleMania and cash in. So that looks to be the plan probably for Seth Rollins. We still got Fastlane, but WrestleMania, it looks to be more clear now. So, you know, we never really had that at WrestleMania where a guy would cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase. So Seth Rollins could probably kill it there and actually do it there as well. So you never know. But in the end, Brock Lesnar was able to retain overall. Then with the Royal Rumble, it could have been a lot more better. It wasn't really that unpredictable as what I'm really trying to say. It was more predictable, which is kind of sad to say, because the Royal Rumble to me is supposed to be unpredictable and have a lot more returns and everything, and have that moment to be more meaningful and to expect the unexpected basically for the Royal Rumble. For this year's, it definitely could have been a lot more better. Basically, we got most of the guys to the main roster and everything, and as well the guys from Team Cena besides Eric Rowan being there, but he was able to get his chance to be in the Rumble match and take out Curtis Axel at one point, which never really made it to the Rumble, which kind of sucks on his part. With the surprise entrances, with one of them anyway that I don't really count, we had Zack Ryder. He was able to be brought back and cleared to compete. But with the rest of the surprises, we had Bubba Ray Dudley, which is fucking awesome to really see him, so that was really awesome. I think we were going to see Devon and have Team 3D basically, and the Dudley Boys are able to come out and everything, but it's just Bubba Ray, so that's really cool. Maybe we'll see more out of him in the rest of the year basically. We also had the Boogeyman, which was pretty cool. I don't get to really see him too often, so that was fine. And then we had DDP, of course, having the diamond cutters and everything, and at that point I thought Randy Orton was going to be able to return and have a face-up between Randy Orton and DDP with the RKO and the diamond cutter. That would be really awesome to see, but fortunately it didn't go down that way, and we didn't get to see Randy Orton come back, which I was kind of expecting, and a little shocked too that he wasn't able to return tonight. So we'll see what happens with that. Also a little shocked that Daniel Bryan was eliminated early after being in for number 10, so definitely he was one of my, actually my main pick to win the Royal Rumble. Of course I didn't have other picks and everything like that. Bray Wyatt looked really good and looking to try and have his chance to be the 2015 Royal Rumble winner and everything, but in the end Roman Reigns was able to get the win, and now looking to face Brock Lesnar. So I did see that picture too that was on Facebook and leaked for Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 31. So you know, I thought Roman Reigns was gonna at least win it, not this year, but you know, in a year or two, because I felt like he wasn't really ready. So at that point too, once Daniel Bryan was out, it kind of really just went on a weird note, and people weren't happy at all, and you could definitely tell from the Philly crowd, and they were just not liking it at all. So I don't know where they're really going to go with this. I really think as of right now, Seth Rollins might be able to cash in, like I said earlier, and be WWE World Heavyweight Champion by the end of WrestleMania 31. Would have liked to see The Rock be able to be in the Rumble match and be a part of that, and maybe have The Rock and Brock Lesnar, but that was not the case either. The Rock did return, which was cool. Basically help out Roman Reigns too in the end, and basically had their little celebration thing going on. So yeah, Roman Reigns overall getting the win, and this Royal Rumble match actually could have been a lot more better, and at least have more returns too as well. So we'll see what happens with next year when it comes to that. But this year, overall, I will say pretty good show. I really liked the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match. I thought that was highly the match of the night. And so there you have it with that. In a way, mixed reactions coming out of me for the Royal Rumble overall as a whole. So yeah, how do you guys feel about that? Who do you think should have won the Royal Rumble? What else do you think is going to be happening at WrestleMania 31 and all that? And what you enjoyed and what you didn't enjoy? And what's next for WrestleMania 31, because the road to WrestleMania is now here. So with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one, whatever the hell that may be. Peace.